Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Stepping up now, Greg Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Garcia.
In there, no balls and a strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And here's a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting San Diego Padres. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Braun is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are two men out.
Batting third.
Here's Manny Machado now. First at bat for him here, and he brings with him a season tally of 30 long balls. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that's the third out. Padres down in order. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Number 59, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start, and we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Into the box, number 2. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Stepping up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get to take his first cuts here. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. In the air out to left. Myers is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. And in the first baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Leading off for San Diego.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting fifth. the right fielder.
Standing in, Hunter Renfroe, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Renfroe brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards him, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And stepping into the box, Ryan Braun.
For the Brewers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Braun.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe is there now to make the play on Braun, and the Sluggers retired on just one pitch. Striding in, number 18. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, Eric Thames will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty,
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Into the box, Brandon Woodruff. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Myers is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Now at the plate, number 9. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hold strike 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Spangenberg has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. One out now in the San Diego third, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. 0-1 the count.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Stepping in now, number 59. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Number 2 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Corey's will get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Myers is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. And now with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Ready for another chance. Number 2, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. To his left, Garcia on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So striding forward now, Yasmani Grandal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped him up. Hosmer shading to his right, and that retires the side. In now, Greg Garcia back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the Friars are into the hit column.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Will Myers will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Now batting, Manny Machado. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Padres go down quietly. They still trail. So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Number 35 now on the season. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
To give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Into the box now, number 18. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman,
and now
number 7,
time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Now in the box, Eric Thames. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. 1 away. Ready now, Lorenzo Cain, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. That's popped up. Coming in is Myers. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. We're through 4. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
San Diego, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is skied into short left center. Braun has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Next to the Padres.
And now pitch on the way.
Hunter.
Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Next to the plate for the Padres, Manuel Margot. He was a strikeout victim in his first try, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, number 9.
Stepping into the box, number 9. He's 0 for 1 thus far, and he gets ahead 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cain going back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Corey Spangenberg. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, number 2.
Ready for another shot now, number 2. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Margot on his horse. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lined hard to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Stepping in, Austin Hedges. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Lifted in the air to center. Kane is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Greg Garcia. Last time through was a base hit. Swing and a chopper to third. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire. Striding in once again, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
A little bit of a unique home run in that last one. A changeup in off the plate that he pulled for a home run. Not a real good idea to throw that changeup on the inner half of the plate. More executed, well-executed changeups are more down and away.
The windup and the 0-1. Right side hit hard. Garcia from the outfield grass. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Braun. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Margot ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter.
Digging in, number 18. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Here's Will Myers. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitch.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card. Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. 1 swing, and we are tied.
In now, Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman.
As he sends it on the ground to first. Thames takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 10.
Now here's the pitch.
Renfroe.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. On the ground to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He said their at-bats are just way too short right now. Too many of their outs are coming after seeing only 1 or 2 pitches, which is allowing the opposition to keep pitch counts low and get back to hitting without much effort. Going forward, he hopes they can figure out how to make them work a little bit harder for every out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Brewers,
digging in now for the Brewers, Eric Thames will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Big swing by Thames and a deep drive to right. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game. And the Brewers move out in front now 3-2.
Unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Margot's under it, makes the play, 1 away. Christian Yelich will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
In hitting for the Brewers, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. That's in there, base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Stepping in now, number 2. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled away. Spangenberg, base runner at first with 1 out. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 28 on the season. And the lead is now 7-2. Trey Wingener is on his way into the ball game now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Up next for Milwaukee, the third baseman.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Slapped hard the opposite way. Myers will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Standing in now, number 18. Line towards center field. Margot is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5. Freddie Peralta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher.
So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th. And Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. Spangenberg is there. And there are 2 away now. Travis Jankowski will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Padres. Number 16.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the. Luis Perdomo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Settling in now, Eric Thames. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
If you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Kane. He swings and lines it to left. Myers has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. David Freitas will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 66, David Freitas.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Margot is there, 2 gone. Now to the plate, Corey Spangenberg. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The relay. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
In now, number 2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's the Brewers 8 and the Friars 2. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 71.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Hader is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
King is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Padres down to their final out now. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We can say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
8-2 tonight's final. Milwaukee sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Brandon Woodruff earns his 12th victory in the ball game. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.